I'm going to be unboxing and taking a full-on tour of the all-new Nokia Power Earbuds Lite, Nokia's take on the TWS earbuds market. Let's just crank this bad boy open and see what we've got in store. Turning to the back, so this is what you get in the box: Nokia Power Earbuds Lite, a charging case, 3 pairs of ear tips which comes in handy, 25cm USB Type-C cable which is also really nice, and a quick start guide as usual. So yeah, let's just open this up. That is the earbuds case. It's rather compact actually. It fits in my palm fairly well. Let's just put that aside and see what else in the box. These are the extra earbud tips. Wow, that is fat instruction manual. This is the warranty. So this side of the box, just open it. Yeah, as you can see, Type-C. We got the Nokia logo to the front and the USB Type-C port to the back. Simple stuff. This lid appears to be magnetic with a satisfying click, which I quite like. Okay, let's just put this aside and peel off this sticker. As you can see, on placing the earbuds back in the case starts to charge the earbuds. 75%, and they told us to charge it to 100% before first use. So yeah, let's just close it and charge it up, and I'll tell you my thoughts on this later. And if you're new around here and you're liking what you see, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out a lot. I've been using these earbuds for a month now, so I'm going to be sharing all of my thoughts. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it, shall we? The Nokia Power Earbuds Lite actually sound really good. We got 6mm graphene drivers over here with a sufficient amount of bass. The mids and highs are also clear with decent instrument separation as well. The call quality has also been really good over here. As shown in the unboxing, the provision of different sized ear tips is a good move since you can alter the fit of your earbuds based on the listener. The case weighs about 50 grams with the earbuds placed in them. The earbuds themselves are made of a two-tone plastic finish, matte on the inside and a glossy finish on the outside. And the earbuds are also IPX7 rated. Point to note is that the case itself is not IP protected. They also don't protrude out of the ear too much, which is also great. I can easily wear them for hours together before any sort of discomfort kicks in. Since they are waterproof, I use them for many workout sessions and they stay put snugly in my ears. Nokia promises a whopping 35 hours of playback time. It sounds about right. The earbuds themselves can give about 4 to 5 hours of playback time, and then when you put them back into the case charges it back to 100%. You can repeat the same process for about 7 times, therefore giving you a 35-hour playback time. I find this to be really convenient. The Nokia Power Earbuds Lite come with Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity. When you pair it to your smartphone for the very first time, the pairing process was a bit too long as opposed to instantaneous pairing from the next use onwards. I could leave my smartphone in a room and move 2 rooms away from it and the Bluetooth connection would still remain intact, which is pretty cool. You get straightforward touch controls on these bad boys. A single tap on either the right or the left earbud to play or pause, double tap on the right earbud to increase the volume, double tap on the left earbud to decrease the volume, triple tap on the right earbud to skip forward a track, and triple tap on the left earbud to skip to the previous track. Hold it for the assistant of your choice. There's no separate app, so you cannot change the EQ settings sadly. unless you use Spotify or something similar. I found the touch controls to be a bit wonky, but that's expected because the touch surface is so tiny that you sometimes might misclick accidentally. But now I've gotten used to it and it's responding just the way I want it to. There's no fancy aspects to these earbuds that you might find on other similar priced ones, like removing an earbud to pause the music and putting it back to start playing the music. There's no active noise cancellation on these earbuds, but the secure fit of these earbuds do provide a bit of passive noise cancellation. Now it all comes down to the final question. Should you buy it? If you're like me and you're just starting out on your TWS earbuds journey, if your primary concern is good sound quality and a long-lasting battery life with the basic features, then you can definitely go for this one. Although its asking price is 3,500 Indian rupees or $48, we can generally find it on sale for about 1900 Indian rupees or $23, which is a great deal if you ask me. But if you're that kind of person who's already used TWS earbuds earlier and you want all of the latest features, then you might want to look elsewhere. Alright, that's it for this video guys. If you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. And tap that notification bell to get notified on the latest and coolest tech videos. Stay home, stay safe, and peace. Surprise, motherfucker.
Has no SIM card installed, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
Dang. Snugly. Ah, good word.